Sega is very happy with the results they are seeing for their games on Xbox Game Pass. So Sega and Microsoft and Xbox have been in the rumors together a lot recently, as Sega is one of those companies that people want to see Microsoft acquire. Now, before we jump into this any further, if you guys are new here and you enjoy what you see throughout this video, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button to help this channel grow and help grow this community so we can have great conversations in the comments below. And overall, Sega and Microsoft have had a great relationship going all the way back to the original Xbox days, and even preceding that when the partnership between Microsoft and Sega came together when working on the Sega Dreamcast. So it's one of those companies that I personally believe, if I had a wish list of the #1 company I would like to see Microsoft acquire, if it were ever possible, I have no idea if it is or not, it would be Sega. For a couple of reasons, I think it would really help Xbox in Japan just get more of a foothold in that market. I mean, Sega in general as a publishing company has so many great games under them. And I think the library there would be a great addition to Xbox Game Pass. There are tons of games I think that would fit perfectly, games that people have never experienced, maybe get some of their retro catalog over and stuff like that. I think would just be super cool to see. But besides that, I mean, right now as well, Xbox and Sega still have a great working relationship, as we have seen all of the Yakuza games come over, and there's these rumors. However, I don't think these rumors are true or that they are going to come true. People are saying that Persona is going to make its way over to Xbox. I mean, I think that would be massive, but I have a hard time seeing that happen. I don't know why. I mean, in Persona in general, I think in North America now is pretty big. It's not just a game that is popular in Japan, and for people who have played it, they say it's one of the best JRPGs ever. So I think that if they want to get a game onto Game Pass, Persona would be a huge target, and they would have to work with Sega for that. So if anything were ever to happen going forward, it looks like they're already in great standings, and it seems to be even better because Sega has talked about how they're happy with how their games are performing on Game Pass. Now, this is an interview between the Eurogamer and Sega Europe's Senior Vice President of Commercial Publishing, Anna Downing, and she spoke about the company's relationship with Xbox Game Pass, which has seen titles such as 2 Point Hospital and the Yakuza franchise thrive since their inclusions. Here's what she says: "We're really happy with the results, and we hope Microsoft are too. Ultimately, they want quality titles. We wanted to take advantage of a great new opportunity." She then goes on to talk about just the fact that people who would have never experienced certain games like 2 Point Hospital are going to experience it now through Game Pass because it is a first-party audience, saying it helped propel the franchise to over 3 million players worldwide. That's a huge benefit of being on Game Pass. It strengthens the exposure you get of a huge first-party audience. That surge in engagement in turn helps to further establish your product in the marketplace. It's great for us, and it's great for consumers who get to experience something they may not have engaged with outside of the Game Pass model. And that's something like I've mentioned many times, and I think that's something that a lot of people who have Game Pass, who experience Game Pass all the time, see when they go to the service, is that there are so many great games on Game Pass, and there are so many games that you would have never played if it wasn't there, because either you just don't know about it, you don't think about it, you don't want to spend full price on it, but because it's available on Game Pass, you'll give it a download, and then hey, potentially you're going to fall in love with it and put a ton of time into it. And then finally, she goes on to talk about their strategy going forward, about how they will potentially build games in order for them to work on Game Pass, in order for them to really thrive on the service, saying, "Can that model work within a subscription service? Absolutely. We would specifically develop games with a subscription service in mind. Potentially, it really depends on how the offerings evolve over the next few years and what consumers' demand and expectations is." So with saying that, really it just shows that they're going to want to build content where, yes, if you get it through a subscription service, you're going to get it for free, and then they're going to continuously add on stuff, so you play those games for a very long time. And this all can kind of be linked back to many different things. One of the things I'm thinking about initially is the way that developers get paid. As we know, Phil Spencer talked about how they kind of have different ways to pay developers depending on their situation, depending on what they need, whether that is money up front, whether that is paying them through an engagement model. Basically, if the game is played for a very long time, they're going to make more money. And maybe that's what Sega is thinking about. Maybe they're thinking that they're going to build games where you download it and you play it, but then they're going to continuously add content so that you want to come back to that in order to increase the overall engagement of that game. So obviously they're going to make more money. And then as well, in-game purchases, premium purchases, if you want to get more content, more things that you would have to buy outside of Game Pass. So there's a lot of things I think you can take out of this. It's good to see they are happy with Game Pass. Pass, because Sega is a company that has been in the rumors for so long now. I mean, last year, this year, it keeps going. Will they ever get acquired? I don't know. Nobody knows. But if they were, it would be great if it was ever by Microsoft. I feel like it's not going to happen, but it's something that I think a lot of people would love to see. And I think overall, this partnership right here, Sega, Xbox, and Sega and Xbox Game Pass, is going to be a thriving partnership throughout this generation. And hopefully we'll see more games from Sega come to Xbox Game Pass. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Do you think that anything will come out of the fact that Sega, Microsoft have a great working relationship and that they have had great results on Xbox Game Pass? Do you think this will mean more Sega games are coming onto the service? And do you think that Sega will ever be acquired by Microsoft? Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you are new here and you liked what you see throughout this video, I'd really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button to help this channel grow and help grow this community so we can have some great conversations in the comments below. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for your support. I'll catch you in the next video.